This morning, Rachel and I harvested 2 big bags full of pigeon peas, and this is what they look like all shelled out. Now, I've decided I'm gonna plant some more. I have here 3 varieties of corn. The red one and the gold one are both local varieties of grain corn, and then this one right here is a Missouri pipe corn from Baker Creek Seeds for making corncob pipes, and I grew that this last year, and I've decided I'm going to plant all 3 varieties together and mix them up, and I'm going to interplant them with these guys. These are pigeon peas we harvested this morning. So we're going to throw a few of these in each hole and a few corn kernels in each hole and see what happens. I've got holes all over the place here, and this is just down from our house is up there, and then there's the fence here and the chicken coop over there, so this is the other side of the fence that we're doing in right here. Here's my mix. I split them off, and now I have a camera woman so I can show you what I'm doing here. All the way down to the end, this is the property that we own on the other side of the fence. We don't own, we're renting on the other side of the fence. And it goes down, there's a breadfruit tree and mangoes and everything that way. But this strip is mostly sunny, and after seeing how wonderfully the pigeon peas grew down the hill with very little care, I've decided pigeon peas. Pigeon peas are an obvious choice, and they also stop erosion and fix nitrogen. So I think, we just punched holes in the ground, and I'm going to interplant them, down here with the corn. To do that, all I do is take a few kernels of corn, throw them in the bottom of each one of these holes, which I punched with one of our hoes. I had a couple of my sons help. Just throw a few in the bottom. They can actually be planted as deep as 4 to 5 inches and still come up, which still blows my mind. Corn is crazy. And then what I'll do is each one of these, after I plant the corn, this is not a very well dug one here. After I plant the corn, I'll plant in the pigeon peas. So I don't want to try and remember. I'll just come back all the way along here and do both. Now it's time to plant the pigeon peas. I just got to go along and throw 3 in each one of these holes. Some of the holes are a little bit lazy. They're more like divots than holes, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to throw the pigeon peas in. Pigeon peas will basically grow anywhere. Corn is a little more touchy, so I'm going to have to feed that. Pigeon peas are just like crazy. Actually, if you want to see this whole intercropping system of corn and pigeon peas, I'll put a link in the description. I wrote up with graphics and everything how they do it here, and it's really kind of a cool intercrop thing going on, so you can see it. This is a little bit of an experiment off of what I've seen them do, a little bit less labor, so check out the link. And I gotta plant these pigeon peas before it gets dark. Now all I have to do is just cover all these over. The local farmers just kick the ground over. I mean, like, just kick it back in the hole and this stuff grows. But I don't have that kind of faith. I like to bust it all up with my hands and make sure it's nice and loose, and I'm really overthinking it, I'm sure. But even with their carelessness, they've done much better than my careful plodding and farming. Got to learn everything all over again. What I really want to do, though, is because this area has not been cultivated probably in a long time, is make sure that there aren't any weed roots and this kind of stuff on top, because that'll make it harder later. I want to give everything a head start, so I'm just sort of fiddling maybe more than I need to. And I have to make sure that these are buried in well, because there's not a small chance that rats might dig them up. I planted corn in our garden, a little bit of a rare variety that I had just a couple of weeks ago, and one of my sons was really excited about trying out this corn, and we planted it and it came up, and a few days after it came up, it was all gone. Like something just came and pulled it all out of the ground. So I'm gonna plant these a little deeper, and we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. This is in a more open area too, so I don't know. Have hope. We shall see. And I will keep you all apprised on the progress. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We are getting closer and closer to 14,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable. So thank you all, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for sticking around. And be sure to check out my website at thesurvivalgardener.com. And until next time, may your thumbs always be green.